All right, Mr. Teleferro TV, how's everybody doing? Man, I guess in some capacity I gotta come on here and take up for one of my own, right? Listen, man, understand this. Being a journalist in hip hop is not easy because everybody's a rapper in 2018. Everyone has their story that they believe is much more important and should be told. The problem with what has happened in 2018 is you're not an athlete, you know? You're not an athlete. You don't need to be a professional. You don't need to go up and put 20 points a game on the board. Just bear with me. I'll get to the point, I promise. You don't need to be a doctor and go through 8 years of medical school or get an undergrad degree to have a position. In rap, you could just literally wake up one day and become a rapper. Reason why I said all that was because people are waking up becoming rappers, and they're doing it from a genuine place because they're a lot of rap has afforded a lot of people from the hood the opportunities to go after their dreams or what they perceive to be their dreams. So anyone can do it. Well, when anyone can do it, you get people who are not well adjusted to this lifestyle. You get people who don't understand the magnitude of their voice, a pistol in their hand, a gun in their hand. Just these are certain things. And I'm not saying this is specific to this situation that I'm about to talk about in a few seconds. I'm just saying in general. Zach Stoner of ZachTV was shot and killed in the wee hours of the night. And though details are vague, what we do know right now was that he was in a Jeep. I believe that was his car. And somebody pulled next to him, shot him in the head and neck. He went on to crash his car. And the car that the person shot him in, which was like a black older car, two people got out of that car, ran to a getaway car, and they fled away in a Jeep of their own. So I've never crossed paths with Zach, but I did know this about him. He was known for telling stories that no one else wanted to touch. That was his thing. That literally was his thing. That's how he was getting bread. He was telling stories that people ain't want to tell. Had more courage than I could ever have. I'm too paranoid to tell a lot of the stories that Zach was telling. He was in the trenches in one of the most dangerous cities in this country, Chicago. I'm not going to call that Chirac. Chicago. I don't know if Zach was in the wrong in the situation. I don't know what happened. I don't know if there was an ongoing situation between him and someone else. All I do know is that a very important figure in that area is now dead. A person who was giving people a voice, who was giving people a platform, is no longer here. And for what? For what? Seriously, could whatever people were beefing about have not gotten through it? And I hope there was beef there. Please don't tell me this was just a senseless, random act of killing. It didn't seem like that from the video I seen. There's footage right after. This dude was just turned 30 years old, and he had a promising future ahead of him. You know what? What I want to do right now is go to Herbo, who spoke on ZachTV, and he spoke about his impact in Chicago. This is what Herbo said. This nigga Zach was so official. I used to get mad at him because he don't care who you are or where you from. He gave everybody a chance to have the spotlight, as he should have. But showing love is a dangerous game in Chicago. It comes with consequences. The whole city no dude like Zach deserve this. He want to see you win. It don't matter, but the game we play, niggas don't even want to see they self win. You can't have no good karma period behind no shit like this. Man, folks wasn't with it at all. That's why who you are now, it don't even matter. Hey, janitor, if you doing better than anybody, lace your boots up because niggas want what you got out here. If they can't have it, they want your life. Long live ZachTV. We don't say rest in peace. I thought it's worth noting that Chance the Rapper did acknowledge the death of ZachTV. For those who don't understand the ground, let Chance the Rapper acknowledge the death of Zach. That means a lot, you know. Say what you want. That's a big figure in the area. Look, man, if Chance knows who he was, Chance was the freaking biggest rapper in Chicago, out not naming Ye right now. That means he touched everything from Chance on down to the most local artists in the city. If that doesn't scare you enough, if you need something else to bring this thing on home to you, to understand how close this is, what were we talking about, ladies and gentlemen, yesterday? We were all talking about the Drake and Pusha T beef. Zach was talking about it too last night, ladies and gentlemen. He was just talking about it last night. He said, look, am I the only one that looked Drake baby mama up on Pornhub? And then he was talking about other random stuff, but I'm just, look at his Twitter, yo. This is yesterday. He was on Twitter yesterday. He was right here with you talking about the Drake and Pusha T beef. That's how quickly things can change. That's how quickly someone can lose a life. He was here yesterday. You know, and me and a lot of vloggers, we should do like a panel on this. And a lot of people, a lot of hip hop reporters online, the reporters that have opted to not go the radio route, right? We need to do like a panel or somewhere. We need to get together, a lot of us, me, Relatable, Eyeball, and a couple of others. We need to get together and do a panel on this and discuss. And we need to get some guys who are really in the trenches, like Sh0t to out of Memphis, Famous Animal. We need to get together and do like a real panel on this. And there are a lot of other guys around. We got ZachTV, a lot of guys, right? We need to do a panel on, does every story need to be told? Because those guys are in the trenches way more than me, right? And I would love to hear people discuss, does every story from everyone deserve to be told? Because for so long we've been taught in this business, everybody deserves to be their story told. That's why I believe a lot of those guys do those stories. But now I'm starting to question that. If God's going to take your life, and if they're not going to take what you do, if they're going to take it for granted, excuse me, I don't know if that means every story should be told anymore. If that's going to come with the hatred like this, I don't know anymore. Maybe I don't want to tell the story of the most local artist in the world anymore because I'm too afraid that what comes with that is going to be some hatred. Maybe I got to know you got something to lose before we get into a spat or something. Don't get me wrong. A man is a man. But maybe I got to know you got something to lose as an artist before I can tell your story. Just thoughts that go through my head. God bless the dead. Rest in peace, ZachTV. This is an unfortunate situation. I know somebody going to say you got to live by the street code out there. Whatever. If you're an innocent bystander and you know something, bro, talk up. Sheesh, man. Rest in peace, Zach. Chicago, man, I hope this was worth it because you just lost one of your best on-the-ground hip-hop storytellers that you got. Thank God for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Zach Stoner, gunned down at the age of 30.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on itsmrtaliaferro.com, Sh0t.